Hi everybody, in this morning video from City Insider, I will bring the latest Manchester City update. We'll start with De Bruyne make history against Nottingham Forest. Manchester City midfielder Kevin De Bruyne did something no other player has in Premier League history against Nottingham Forest. At this point, it does not come as much of a surprise to see De Bruyne set his own records with the career that he has. City's number 17 continues to age like fine wine, proving time and again that in the Premier League title run-in, he can be counted upon, as he delivered against Forest as well. In the 32nd minute of the game on Sunday, De Bruyne helped Manchester City break the deadlock by whipping in an inch-perfect corner for Guardiola's opening goal. It seemed like a move straight from the training ground from the Sky Blues as they went on to beat Forest 2-0 at the City ground. Kevin De Bruyne's delivery seemed purposefully aimed towards the near post. For starters, Josko Guardiola was perhaps instructed to escape his marker and make a run towards the near post. The Croatian exactly did that and powered in a header from close range past Matt Sells. However, De Bruyne was not just done there against Forest. The midfield maestro played a wonderful pass into Erling Haaland's path, who showcased once again why his finishing is amazing, as Roy Keane claimed after the contest. The five-time Premier League winner was one of the standout players for City in their latest win. On the way, he also managed to make history. As per Opta Joe on X, Kevin De Bruyne had his 18th game where he has provided multiple assists in a game, as he did for Manchester City in their 2-0 win against Nottingham Forest. No other player in Premier League history has enjoyed as many games where they have provided 2 or more assists than De Bruyne. As Manchester City vice-captain Kevin De Bruyne made history against Nottingham Forest, he also proved that he is the greatest creator the Premier League has ever seen. The English top flight have had several incredible creators like Cesc Fabregas, Mesut Ozil and Trent Alexander-Arnold to name a few, but none so who have as much range in their final pass as De Bruyne does, as he showcased against Forest through a corner and a through ball. In addition, none of them have provided assists at the rate he has. For context, Kevin De Bruyne has just one less assist, 110 in 256 appearances, than Cesc Fabregas, who has the second most assists, 111 in 350 appearances in Premier League history, despite the latter playing 94 more games than him at Arsenal and Chelsea. Haaland sends message to Pep. Erling Haaland has admitted he wants to work with Pep Guardiola for some more years. In an encouraging statement on the future of both the Manchester City striker and his manager, Haaland signed for City in 2022 for £51 million and is under contract until 2027. However, with a player of his elite quality, there are always whispers of a move away, and Haaland's camp have spoken of the Norwegian's desire to play in other leagues in the future. Real Madrid are admirers of the striker, and he is constantly linked with them in Spanish reports. Guardiola is nearing the final year of his City contract after signing an extension last season until 2025. The manager has made it clear he intends to see out his contract, and has dropped minor hints over staying beyond next summer. However, he has also insisted that he will not stay beyond his welcome, and the looming Premier League charges and potential punishments could impact his decision past 2025. So it is encouraging for Haaland to praise Guardiola and declare his intention to continue working with him in a longer-term capacity. Speaking after coming off the bench to score at Nottingham Forest, Haaland told City, "He's done great things for me. He's a truly special one. I enjoy working with him and hopefully will for some more years." The win at Forest was Guardiola's 300th Premier League game in charge, recording the most wins of any manager in their first 300 fixtures in the competition with 221. He could add a 6th Premier League title to his collection this season, becoming the first manager to win 4 in a row. But City know they must win all their games to retain their crown, as Guardiola predicted that rivals Arsenal will not drop any points. "We need every single player now," Haaland said. "From the bench, people who start, everyone. There's 5 more finals left, including the FA Cup final. Focus on the next one. It's about winning now. It doesn't matter who scores and who doesn't." With Haaland back from injury at Forest following 2 games out, Guardiola confirmed he wasn't ready to start at the City ground, but is on track to be ready for the run-in. "It is important that he is back and doing what he does," he said. Kevin De Bruyne found him and it was a really good finish. He was not ready for 90 minutes, but it was good for him to be back. Manchester City described as in for 2025 Bayer Leverkusen signing. Premier League champions Manchester City are among the clubs described as in for Bayer Leverkusen and Germany star midfielder Florian Wirtz, according to reports. The sensational playmaker is currently closing off a remarkable campaign with the newly crowned Bundesliga champions on both a personal note and as a collective, working under head coach Xabi Alonso. Across Wirtz's 31 Bundesliga appearances so far this season, the in-demand midfielder has scored a commendable 11 goals, complemented by a further 11 assists, taking his total to 36 goal contributions across all competitions. But despite his remarkable season for Bayer Leverkusen, reports appear to indicate that any future transfer for Florian Wirtz would only take place at the end of the 2024-25 season, with himself and his club eyeing a UEFA Champions League campaign from September onwards. According to the information of Sky Germany's Florian Plettenberg, Florian Wirtz is a top target for Bayern Munich in 2025. With the 20-year-old already confirmed to be staying at Bayer Leverkusen for one more season, however, and perhaps unsurprisingly, it has also been confirmed that all big clubs are still in for Florian Wirtz, with Manchester City specifically named within the report alongside Premier League rivals Liverpool and Real Madrid. City and their fellow potential suitors may already be off to a bad start with their chances of signing Wirtz, with Plettenberg reporting that both the player and his family see Bayern Munich as the intermediate step before a move abroad, which is planned for later in his career. For this summer, Manchester City have already been linked with a long list of midfield names, with profiles emerging close to home too, namely Newcastle United's Bruno Guimaraes and West Ham's Lucas Paqueta. Hull City boss hails City transfer decision on Liam Delap. Hull City boss Liam Rosenior has hailed Akan Ilikali and Tan Kessler for keeping hold of Manchester City loan striker Liam Delap in January. Hull City decided to retain the services of the forward until the summer, despite him suffering an injury away at Sheffield Wednesday on New Year's Day, which at the time could have ended his season. Delap, 21, returned to the Etihad Stadium for treatment but is now back with the Tigers and is looking to help them sneak into the top 6. Rosenior has said, as per a report by Hull Live, "I have to give credit to Akan and Tan for making that decision. We felt it was the right thing to do, not just because it was Liam Delap, but he was fully engrossed and embedded in being a Hull City player. He cares so much, and he still does now. He sees himself as a Hull City player. He doesn't see himself as a lone player. He wants to be successful here, and it's very important that you show loyalty at the right time to the people who earn it." And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support City Insider.